heart disease, and children and older adults should avoid prolonged or heavy exertion. The general public should limit prolonged or heavy exertion. Reduce or eliminate activities that contribute to air pollution, such as outdoor burning and use of residential wood-burning devices. Reduce vehicle trips and vehicle idling as much as possible. Keep windows closed overnight to prevent smoke from getting indoors. This is weather radio station KEC 65 Minneapolis, St. Paul, on a frequency of 162.550 megahertz, serving listeners throughout much of east central Minnesota and west central Wisconsin. We broadcast from the National Weather Service Forecast Office in Chanhassen, Minnesota, and transmit from the KSTP Eyewitness News Television Tower in St. Paul. The current time is 6:34 a.m. Central Daylight Time. Now here is the hazardous weather outlook for portions of central and southern Minnesota and west central Wisconsin for today and tonight. Areas of smoke will lead to degraded air quality. An air quality alert remains in effect. And now the extended outlook for the period Wednesday through Monday. No hazardous weather is expected at this time. Spotter information statement: Skywarn spotter activation will not be needed. Now the forecast for the Twin Cities metropolitan area. Today, smoke through the day. Chance of thunderstorms in the morning. Rain showers through the day. Slight chance of thunderstorms in the afternoon. Highs in the mid-60s. North winds 5 to 15 miles an hour. Chance of precipitation near 100%. Tonight, cloudy in the evening, then clearing. Smoke in the evening. Lows in the lower 50s. Northwest winds up to 5 miles an hour. Wednesday, warmer, sunny. Highs in the upper 70s. Northwest winds up to 5 miles an hour. Wednesday night, decreasing clouds. Lows in the upper 50s. Southwest winds up to 5 miles an hour. Thursday, increasing clouds. Highs in the mid-70s. Thursday night, mostly cloudy. Chance of rain showers overnight. Lows in the upper 50s. Chance of showers 30%. Friday, partly sunny. Chance of rain showers in the afternoon. Highs in the mid-70s. Chance of showers 50%. Friday night, mostly cloudy in the evening, then clearing. Lows in the upper 50s. Saturday, mostly sunny. Chance of rain showers in the afternoon. Highs in the upper 70s. Chance of showers 40%. Saturday night, mostly cloudy with chance of showers. Lows in the lower 60s. Chance of showers 50%. Sunday, partly sunny in the morning, then clearing. Chance of showers. Highs in the mid-70s. Chance of showers 50%. Sunday night, partly cloudy. Lows in the mid-50s. Monday, mostly sunny. A 30% chance of rain showers in the afternoon. Highs in the mid-70s. Again, the forecast for the Twin Cities metropolitan area for today: smoke through the day. Chance of thunderstorms in the morning. Rain showers through the day. Slight chance of thunderstorms in the afternoon. Highs in the mid-60s. North winds 5 to 15 miles an hour. Chance of precipitation near 100%. At 6 a.m., in the Twin Cities, light rain and smoke were reported. The visibility was 3 miles. The temperature was 60 degrees, the dew point was 54, and the relative humidity was 80%. The wind was north at 8 miles an hour. The pressure was 29.78 inches and steady. Around the metro, rain was falling with a temperature of 60 at St. Paul, 57 at Lakeville, 59 at Crystal, and 61 at Blaine. At Lake Elmo, fog was reported with a temperature of 57. At South St. Paul, haze was reported with a temperature of 60. At Eden Prairie, rain and fog were reported, with a temperature of 57. Across the rest of Minnesota, fog was reported, with a temperature of 47 at Bemidji, 51 at Hibbing, and 45 at International Falls. At Brainerd, haze was reported, with a temperature of 56. At Duluth, smoke was reported, with a temperature of 53. At Alexandria, it was cloudy, with a temperature of 53. At Rochester, rain and fog were reported, with a temperature of 64. At Mankato, rain and fog were reported, with a temperature of 57. At Marshall, rain and fog were reported, with a temperature of 53. Around Wisconsin, at Eau Claire, rain was falling, with a temperature of 68. At Rice Lake, fog was reported, with a temperature of 63. At Green Bay, it was partly cloudy, with a temperature of 70. It was mostly cloudy, with a temperature of 69 at Wausau, 69 at Madison, 67 at Milwaukee, and 71 at La Crosse. At Osceola, it was cloudy, with a temperature of 58. Across the eastern Dakotas, at Sioux Falls, rain was falling, with a temperature of 52. At Fargo, it was mostly cloudy, with a temperature of 47. At Watertown, it was cloudy, with a temperature of 51. In Iowa, at Des Moines, a thunderstorm was reported, with a temperature of 71. At Mason City, fog was reported, with a temperature of 60. At Sioux City, rain and fog were reported, with a temperature of 57. Once again at 6 a.m., in the Twin Cities, it was 60 degrees with light rain and smoke. The Wisconsin Department of Natural Resources has